All the Vanguard munitions are being hoarded nearby. Find the culprits and relieve them of it. I want it all. Hearing about troublemakers on the shore already. Go kill a few, so I can hear about them less. We must find a way into the Vex network, crush these soulless machines, and harvest their wires for data. Mithrax has located a back door to the Vex domain. Get your foot in that door and secure the data. Vex know you've hacked them. They're on their way to anti-hack you. Defend the terminal. The Vex think they can outsmart you. Crush their simple passcode.
The Vex manifest in spirals. Every revolution ascends into the future. Stay your course. A sacred splicer must feel the Vex as you feel the light. I sense a hidden doorway nearby. Enter and secure the data. LXE have feared Guardian ferocity for centuries. Turn your fury on the Vex.
They're trying to fix their broken code. Deal with the Vex, but keep one eye on the terminal.
The vortex gathers energy, moving from potential to material. Your splice nears completion. The vortex resists manifestation. A final surge of data will force it into being. It is aware of your presence. Prepare for its violence.
Mithrax says the Vortex is almost ready. I don't know what that means, but the Vex want to stop you, so it must be good.
I love Saint 14. He's just really chatty. You know? I mean, I don't mind, but he's kind of chatty. He's a little bit, you know? I said minimal mic today, but I feel like there would be a great disparity in the content. The content!
The path to the Vexnet is revealed.
Of what I'm doing.
Into the vortex.
You know, if I didn't have a little bit to say.
Defenses will grow stronger. Own your will.
And Destiny's always a rockin' good time. You know, some of us play some things frequently. Some of us play Apex. Some of us play Destiny. Some of us play Fortnite. I'm happy to have gotten in on the ground floor of Fortnite because I totally couldn't jive with what it became. I'm actually a huge fan of tower defense and PvE. So when the actual purpose for which Fortnite was built became obsolete in favor of a free battle royale mode, well, I had to stop playing it. Much respect to everybody who overcame that game's massive, massive skill gap. I don't have the, like, I can do a lot of things, like, you see the way I play this, you see the way I play Destiny. I can spin a lot of plates at the same time when it comes to, like, wherewithal, self-awareness, and multitasking, but I'll be the first person to tell you, I cannot use that game's building mechanics and its shooting mechanics at the same time, like, it just seems too much for my brain, like, I don't know if this is really all that different from a mechanical perspective. The way one would juggle their supers and powers. But I just know, like, one look at what Fortnite's high-level play looks like, and my comprehension snaps. My brain breaks. Like, I'll be the first person to tell you, I can't fathom that shit. It just drives me... Nope. Blocked it. Right in your ankles. Anyway, yeah, I can't crack it. It looks so convoluted, and my brain can only do so much. Like, I devote a large portion of my consciousness goes into ripping and on-the-fly thinking. And while I'm sure those are two things that you absolutely need to crack Fortnite's meta, I just can't say with absolute confidence that that's something that my brain is either ready or capable of doing. And you know what? I think being able to admit that is more valuable than pretending like, you know, I can. Like, I may not like Ninja as a streamer. I think he's a fine person. I may not like him as a streamer. I don't find what he does terribly entertaining or interesting. But his gameplay is like, to see the way he plays Fortnite makes me giddy. It's like watching a really well choreographed fight scene in a movie, like the entirety of every John Wick movie. It's just fun to watch, you know. But as far as the personality, it's kind of fun. Like, the value is in the gameplay. Some streamers aren't like that. Some streamers, you know, most
quickly, Guardian.
The values of
Splicing
streaming.
Vex code is like discovering new language.
I know Destiny Savant.
Better to destroy them.
Yes.
I find As to Cross's
You often
PC
destroy
gameplay to be
what you do not
phenomenal. Like,
understand.
some of the most fun I've ever had
The
watching
Alex
Destiny
has seen
PvP.
this.
But, you know, As to Cross also has personality to go along with it. He's got that voice, you know, and he's very animated, so he's got a little bit of both. I think I've got, like, I have no idea. I can't stop my brain from moving, so it leads to a lot of interesting play. I notice when I watch a lot of people's Destiny B-roll, it's really static and kind of boring. I can't play like that, so I hope at the very least, you know, no matter the subclass, that it's... Yeah, it looks interesting. It looks fun. That's all I want. All I want is some fun. But no, today I was just kind of chilling. This isn't really like one of my this isn't on the Monday, Wednesday, occasionally Friday streaming schedule, so I'm just kind of dicking around. Catching my hunter up. Catching my hunter up to the rest of my other subclasses, because I pretty much mained Warlock for like the first 2 weeks of this expansion. Spent a day or two as my Titan, and I don't know, you know. I'm just chilling out now. NBD. Yeah, you know, it's just... it's what it is. But I will say it'll be anything but boring. You know, I think there's a lot of weird value in my I don't know, I just have a confidence. I just have a confidence for PvE that's openly embedded in the game and the way it functions. It's just fun. My motto, yeah, right. My motto will always be learn the rules so that you can break them, so that you know how to break them. So that's what we're doing here. We have learned the rules. We've been playing Destiny since it came out, so that's shout out to Bungie. 7 years. So and this game in particular has been what, 2017 until now, so 4 years, you know. So the meta of this madness is already well and apparent. The method behind the madness is already well documented. So, with nothing extra to figure out, that means all we got is that meat. That meaty center. The chewy part, you know? The skin of the chicken, if you will. It's the fatty part, but it's the part that tastes good.
The more you explore the Vex domain, the more I feel an all-seeing eye upon us.
Alright.
Ever watchful, ever seeking. We trespass in dimensions not meant for either of us.
Eat? Ow. Fuck. Pretty sure that's painful in ways that no one actually intended. Okay, yeah, like... This is actually, like, kind of ass when you try to... When you try to do this, like, in third person, it's actually really cumbersome and confusing. It's actually really difficult to do this in third person because of how confined the... Ooh. It's because of how confined the... It's too tight for the third person camera. Like, I love me some Expunge. It was definitely more challenging, a little bit more mind-bending the first time I did it. Like, I was genuinely baffled.
The Vex have enacted a purge sweep of the domain. We should stay ahead of it.
But, you know, like anything, you reach that point where it's not really so surprising anymore, and you're just really just trying to overcome its bullshit. Ow! Dicks. So, we're at the overcome the bullshit phase. the wonder, you know, that used to consume me is kind of gone, and now we're just in the speed running phase. I still have no idea how I'm gonna beat Expunge fucking Labyrinth in under 10 minutes, because wow, I think the fastest I've done Expunge Labyrinth is 15 minutes, which is a far cry from the 36 minutes it took the first time, and the 23 minutes it took me the second time. I mean, we're getting better, but the buffs and the number of upgrades that I'm able to...
That fragment of Vex data can be used to splice a bypass in their security, granting us access to the oppressive mind at this domain's core. I have helped as much as I can. You tread uncharted paths. Solving this enigma is up to you and the skills you have been given.
Y'all want to give me back my mic yet? Thank you, Turtle Beach. Oh God! Turtle Beach be like, we're just gonna turn off your headset. Oh, that hurt. That hurt way more than I'm willing to admit. Just gonna walk around that. Taking a little bit too much damage. Oh God. That hobgoblin. What the fuck? What the fuck? You fuck. You getting butt stomped. You getting womboed for that. There you go. I'm mad about that. Focus off. But why is everything in here doing so much damage? Why is the damage so high? Why are the damage levels so high though? Y'all trying to kill me? Oh wow, I made it. Wow. Oh no, wait. Okay. Technically, this isn't the end.
The barrier has destabilized. You will need to continue to chip away at the defenses to destroy it entirely.
We're on like the precipice of the end, but it's not nearly the end. No, it's not. I thought it was, and then I remembered you have to like unlock the thing with 3 keys and all sorts of other arbitrary bullshit. This is like... This whole thing plays out like trying to find a lost password. I think it's really funny. It's like the physical embodiment of recovering your password. Got you, go there. Yeet? Gimme. How do you open this thing? Are really gonna have me out here beating enemies? I'll do that. Alright. There we go. There's always one. It's all fun and games so you get that one red glowing enemy. Gimme. 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 Stop messing with me. Hate video games. Okay. Where the contact points at? Because this thing's gonna expire. I know it's gonna expire. And balls to me, right? Don't do that. Alright. What's the easy way to do this? Got my little green jumping pad. There we go. Yeah, see, the green jumping pads make this easier. This is where your due diligence comes in handy. You know? This is that moment where all of those days spent getting the hard upgrades pays off. That's the moment of satisfaction right there. Lord Jesus. Hey guys. Still making remarkably good time. I mean, Styx is definitely easier than Labyrinth, but not by much. Don't you dare. Why is it following me so closely now? They're really trying to get your boy out here stuck. They're really trying to stick your boy out here. They're trying to stick your boy right in his butt cheeks. Stop trying to hit me with that thing. It's all good. Looking for the shortcuts. Wombo combo activity. Get him. Don't protect him. Thank you. Oh! Oh. Well, fatality. What a dick. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Hey, get back here. Why? I am inevitable. Can't you tell by my purple color? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. I said don't. He wants the wombo activity. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum da dum da It goes with everything. Don't at me. Dials. Don't put your fields around me, bro. Damn it. Okay, all of this extra damage is not. Damn it all! All this extra damage I'm not jiving with at all. This is like obscene levels of damage I'm taking right now. Yeah, see, I can't even beat Styx in 10 minutes. Styx is hard, B. Ah. No! No! Ah! You know, I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. Clearly I haven't found it. Just trying to get my sidearm cloud up. How that goes. Well, I'm at it. I heard somebody on a podcast dismiss. Oh, it's just another fucking Destiny jumping puzzle. I'm like, if your cynicism levels are that high, play something else. This is genuine hard work. Like, I actually appreciate this. These visuals are almost entirely new to me. A lot of the reused elements are very obvious to the naked eye, but this is genuine effort, and I appreciate it. Like, I've seen Bungie not put in any damn effort. I know what Bungie phoning it in looks like, and I can say with confidence that this is not that. This I genuinely appreciate as a piece of genuine effort that people worked on, people really thought about. You know, the Joe Blackburn era of Destiny is popping. That's not to discount the work of the rest of the team. You know, the team puts in work. This game is blessed to have some of the best art directors, environment designers, programmers in the industry, bar none. Like, I say that with confidence, not a whiff of hyperbole, and genuine sincerity. Like, this is a group effort through and through. I know people like to credit a lot of what goes on in a game's development cycle to just the director, or to, you know, but truth be told, you know, there's a lot that goes into Destiny that a lot of people don't consider. And, you know, like the God of War team, you know, you have a team that can be only really as good as its director. And with that in mind, you know, what Bungie manages to do year in and out with this series, I mean, a genre that only they have successfully really succeeded in not only popularizing, but that other companies, developers have tried to match in scope, scale, ambition, and have failed miserably. I won't say miserably because that's kind of mean, but I mean, it says a lot when, you know, Bungie pretty much standardizes first-person shooters on console with Halo, and every game that comes out has to be a Halo killer. And Bungie pretty much revolutionizes live service, you know, open world action MMO, blending that in a genre, and then every game that comes out like it has to be a Destiny killer. You know, you've got The Division, you've got Outriders, you've got I don't want to put Apex Legends in that camp because that's competing more with Fortnite, but you feel me. No other game has done or can do what Destiny has done. Anthem! Excuse me. We don't speak of that. But it's obviously not as easy as some of the more cynical developers would have considered. It's definitely not as one note as many people, especially its detractors, like people that don't play Destiny, love to talk about like how it's designed and how repetitive it is. And I understand there's a degree of repetition to the game, but a game only feels repetitive, and I'll say this with the utmost confidence because if you really want it to be reductive, every game's repetitive. The difference being that if a game's gameplay loop is engaging, if the gameplay loop is such that you don't notice the repetition, then I'm sorry, but that game has succeeded in what it's trying to do. Full stop. No two ways about it. The game has ultimately succeeded if its gameplay loop obfuscates the fact that what you are doing is repetitive, and said repetition is inherent to the game's overall design. I mean, it is what it is. As you know, Mudahar would say, it is what it is! But it's the truth. It fucking is what it is. You know, you can't just shit on it. Every game is repetitive. Warframe, I did not, you notice, Warframe I did not mention as a Destiny killer because A, Warframe actually came out a year before Destiny, and B, the comparison to me is it's not comparable, only because Warframe, well, like Destiny used to, Warframe to me is the opposite of Destiny. I think both games have a fantastic gameplay loop and a great juggling of subsystems that lend itself to, you know, really intuitive, addictive gameplay. Like, I love the power fantasy inherent to Warframe. I love the third-person ninja / third-person shooter, fluid 60 frames. It just feels right. And I mean, over the years, they've gotten better at it. Like, I remember playing Warframe in 2013. It's nothing like the way it plays now. But the mixture of, just the daft mixture of melee combat and just world design and just like Destiny, it's the kind of game that I can play in confidence and say, okay, wow, like whatever I'm thinking, I can probably do it. So if I'm thinking, man, I want to run across this wall, jump, backflip off, machine gun 2 enemies, and then before I hit the ground, do a striking melee attack, that's something I can do in Warframe. And the locomotion and the movement is so fluid and so beautiful, like it never falters at its mission. If you watch the way I play Destiny, I kind of play Destiny like I'm playing Warframe anyway. Like, you'll see me just run in, do a bunch of melees, jump out, switch to my sword, switch back, freeze an enemy, shuriken, step back. Like, that's a daft combination of moves. I have a gif of me fighting Noctis, where I meleeed an enemy, did the tuck roll to turn invisible, jumped off a cliff on the way down, switched to my grenade launcher, shot one rocket off my grenade launcher, switched back to my sword, and it was like a triple dunk. The grenade hit Noctis first, then the 2 sword swipes before I hit the ground with the finishing sword swipe to kill him. It was just the most embarrassing thing for really, I mean, Nokris is a tragedy. He's like the Black Manta of Destiny. He just spent his entire time within the story just taking L's, you know? It's unfortunate that he met such an end. But yeah, you see what I mean? You see the daft switching between, like, this is the stuff that's possible in Destiny when you're just not thinking about it. And it's that brain-to-controller connection that Bungie just gets so well. They get it so good in their games that, you know, it can't be ruled out. It can't be undermined. You shouldn't undermine it because, again, when you watch the competition try to do the same thing, they fail miserably at it. There's no comparison. There's no comparison at all. Which is why Destiny is still around in a lot of these games, either via service or either via gameplay or either via audience, have lost many of their players. You know, for as much as people like to complain about Destiny, I've never seen huge news stories about people complaining about the Division. I've never seen huge news stories. Well, Anthem had a bunch of tragedies surrounding it. That's why it was in the news. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's done out of love. Love. Like, the community around Destiny is so strong that, yeah, when the community in Destiny is unhappy, the reverberations hit the entire internet. News outlets report on it. You know, it explodes on Twitter. Whatever the controversies are, they are controversies because they have an audience of people who genuinely care about and are invested in their game to the point of anger. It's like, the anger sucks. I get that. But the fact that your audience cares enough to get this angry cannot be overlooked or undermined.
The reality the Vex have forced upon us.
And you just gotta take it. You gotta take it, because if your game fucking sucked, if your audience was done with you, you wouldn't be hearing this shit at all.
Lakshmi is certain
And
that our
that's really
continued efforts,
that's the cold
combined
hard
with
truth.
future war cult's technology, can locate the source of the Endless Night.
I am aware of the device
This
Lakshmi
exchange
uses.
worries me.
Does it not worry you?
In what way?
It is taxing on its user. To have one's consciousness fractured into countless splinters and rejoined again can be harrowing.
Lakshmi is up to the task.
This sort of technology is taboo among the Elixni. But perhaps House Light can still offer some assistance. My engineers could improve on the design, make it easier for Lakshmi.
No. The Black Armory has already
Yeah, you
provided
see, I
necessary
just
enhancements for us. Lakshmi will manage, I'm confident.
That does
Besides,
not speak.
The less interaction Lakshmi has
See, I
with
don't
your
like
people
this.
at the
This exchange
moment,
is what
the
has
better.
me kind of like, what?
Yes, perhaps.
No, perhaps you're
right.
wrong. Why wouldn't Osiris want to make it easier for Lakshmi to do what she does? I mean, it's obviously fracturing her fucking brain. Like, I can't believe how intolerable Lakshmi has become. And I can't believe that Osiris would condone this. And I can't believe that nobody's picking up on the fact that the quote-unquote song of the city is in the same melody as Savathun's. This is some bull. Osiris is evil. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Something's afoot. Thanks, Paul Tassi. You done contaminated my mind with your crackpot theories. In fact, let's play some of that in the background, actually. This shit is weak. Osiris probably was deleted. Excuse me. Well, actually, yeah. Let's listen to his philosophy on data mining, because I have a pretty strict philosophy on data mining, and it's don't fucking look at it. I'm not Yeah, I'm not with it. I don't like data mining personally. Personally, I don't like it because I mean it's cute, but as somebody who's genuinely invested in Destiny's story, it just rubs me the wrong way to step ahead of the developer's intent, especially when it comes to the story and how it's being deployed, how it's being portrayed. I don't think you should go beyond that. You know, some things are hidden for a reason. Like, I've known for some time, like, the last data mine I think I looked at was maybe a season or two ago when they revealed that apparently there was an Iron Banner quest called A Tower Rebuilt. And I kind of take spoilers like that the same way I take movie trailers that show too much. Instead of being surprised by these story beats, and instead of, you know, keeping your mind elsewhere, like right now I'm thinking about Osiris, and I'm thinking about Lakshmi, and I'm thinking about Mithrax. Instead, you're sitting around waiting for something to happen that you know is going to happen. And I liken that to, like, I feel like watching the trailer for Blade Runner 2049, or the trailer for Terminator Genesis, yeah, really fucked up the experience for me, because in Terminator Genesis, it's like, oh, John Connor is a Terminator. So I was waiting for it to happen, and when it happened, I wasn't surprised. Unlike my girlfriend at the time, who was surprised having not seen the trailer, and she had a completely different experience than I did. And it was the same thing for the Blade Runner trailer. You know, Blade Runner was like, oh, well, okay, so, you know, oh, Harrison Ford, like Deckard. Deckard's in the movie. Holy shit, Deckard's in the movie. When you watch Blade Runner 2049, movie is almost 3 hours long. I think it's actually more than 3 hours long. And the whole movie, I'm sitting there waiting for Deckard to appear. It takes... The movie is like... I think Deckard does not appear until like 70, 80 minutes in. Like a good hour to an hour and a half. I'm like, where's Harrison Ford? I'm enjoying the movie. But at the same time, this thing that I know is coming, and it's distracting. It's mentally distracting to have to do, like, to anticipate something you know is coming. And it's like, why did I do this to myself? So I feel the same way about data mining. I don't want to know what Bungie has planned, because like A Tower Rebuilt, that shit still hasn't happened. And every expansion, every update, I'm waiting for that story beat to come full circle. Like, when are we gonna go to the old tower? I haven't, and again, it ruins your expectations, because I have a feeling if Lakshmi is seeing the tower in a state of disarray, Mithrax standing amidst some ruins, smoke, fire, destruction, I feel like there's going to be an attack on the tower. Maybe Mithrax and House Light are going to stay behind to ward off whatever threat or monster or whatever is coming by the end of the season. And while we're fleeing, we will be fleeing to the rebuilt tower, aka the old tower. You know, like, that's my assumption. It'll probably happen by the end of this season, and it'll be a preface to Witch Queen, where I'm assuming a lot of Witch Queen will occur in the old tower, which is why they took 0 Hour from us and were very intent on not giving it back, because the old tower is going to be our new home base. But why am I thinking about all of this? It's a story beat that I have nothing to do but speculate on. Who knows, though? You know, I can only think so much. Give me a sec.
Intel reported increased crew activity. Seems they were right.
Never good when the Cabal get this frisky.
Whatever they're planning will be less effective without a commander. Get in there and take them out.
Why am I here? Why did I decide to do Battlegrounds? I don't even know why. Oh yeah. Well, to advance this half of the story, I guess. I forgot I'm doing 2 seasons worth of story detail at once. And Battlegrounds is always fun, I mean. Jesus. Get you right in your cabals, I tell you. Is Reconstruction actually working, though? I don't see my ammo count going above 161. I'm on the cheese. It's made of moon. not like being on the freaking dam. I swear, it almost feels like cheating. It's just, like Future says, sensational. It's like cheesecake at midnight. Oh God, I can't take it. Future, why are you the way you are?
Ironic that the land tank is grinding up Nessus for Cabal munitions. That's been the Vex plan for centuries.
If either side were competent, they'd have wiped each other out already. So the task falls to us.
Right, left, right, left. That should have. Oh, I was gonna say, why didn't that hit? Get that fool. Bruh. I like to ask you sometimes, hey, listen, did I ever get old? No. The answer is no, it never does. I knew that was gonna happen, I knew it. Danke schön. They shooting me! They shooting me! I'ma kill him, I'ma eat him, I'ma eat his fucking costume. Oh, you didn't know? Banana. Your ass better call somebody! Alright. We'll see, I didn't die that time. That's just rude. Look at that. Look at it. Are they gonna kill me again? I guarantee you I have the most kills. I guarantee you. I don't know anybody who, like, I can't even see. I don't even know where the other two dudes that are playing this are. Like, what are you? Oh, one's hiding behind a tree. The other one's dead. Okay. Good, because I didn't want to, like, I didn't want to sound like I was going on like some kind of ego trip by implying that I was the only person killing all these fools. But I'm glad that we got some confirmation, we got some soft confirms. Because I felt like get my grenade back. Then we're gonna dunk on you right there, like that. Hit you with the old 1-2, buckle my shoe. Hit you with the Nicaraguan crab sandwich. Oh, get him! Hit you with that, thank you. Ooh. Oh, he knew. He didn't know I put Unstoppable on my sidearm? That's why I did it, baby. That's why I did it, baby.
Crow's intel indicates the commander is nearby. Challenge them and tie this off. We've got other fires burning.
Damn. Lord Saladin said, look, get these fools, okay, and have us home in time for fucking cornflakes. My God. I got you. Cornflakes it is. Boom! Come on, man. I got you, family. Hold that. Is you frozen again? Oh, God. How? You were frozen. How do the bullets still come from your gun when you are the freeze? I thought it was about to get cold in here. What happened? Oh yeah, oops, Paul tactic. Paul. I'm not gonna pretend it's a cool animated intro, Paul. Paul, my dude. Paul. You have 44,000 subscribers. There's no reason you should still have this booty ass intro. And it's booty. It's booty. It's a booty ass intro. It's weak. I know I'm nobody to talk, but I actually made an intro with the most rudimentary tools and using the Nintendo Direct parental controls intro. Like Bowser was watching my stream and Bowser came up and covered his eyes. That was cute. You could do that, Paul Tassi. Not using some royalty-free music with some text on a black background. Come on, buddy. You can do better. You can do better. You have a budget. You write for Forbes. I'd amaze everybody to know that half the shit I make, I'm making it with my phone. See, Paul knows. Paul gets me. Exactly. Data mines are, though, that's stuff that's in the game or that's going to be in the game at some point. Precisely. My right bumper is dying again. Yeah, fuck. I gotta figure out how this keeps happening. Am I hammering the contacts or something? Like, I don't understand why this keeps happening. Yeah, see? Shit. Yeah, my right bumper's not on a hair trigger anymore. It's inconsistent again. I don't know why this keeps happening. It's disappointing. Call Microsoft tomorrow and see what I can do. The controller was a Christmas present, so that's within the 6-month warranty, technically, because it's not the 25th yet. So, we'll see. I hope I can get a replacement though, but this is just the most annoying shit. I'm gonna assume... Exactly.
I think these
Thank you.
Cabal
This is
like
stuff that
you.
people work
They
on for
keep
like
coming back for
months
more.
at a time.
Good thing we've
Which is
got
why
life
I
to
personally
spare.
don't endorse that behavior. You know, it sucks to do that, to work on something for so long and then just have somebody shit all over it. See, Paul knows. Like when they had whatever, I think it was like, oh, a cutscene. Yeah, like I avoided that like the plague. There was a cutscene of the spider pretty much giving you the crow, which was obvious from the moment the spider said, "You can have anything in my lair." It was obvious that your character was going to say, "I want the crow." Like, I felt like that was just a no-brainer. Hello, Kukla. Hello, Feathers. Do we agree with Paul? Yes, we do. Of course we agree with Paul. Paul knows what's up. Paul knows the game. Uh-oh, time for the tribunal.
After everything the Cabal have done to us, after Gaul, we are
Saladin's
warriors.
just
Why
itching.
aren't
He's
we
like,
at
I want to
war?
get up in that Cabal ass.
This is not an easy decision. You know that.
Not easy,
He's like,
but
I want to
inevitable.
clap Keitel's cheeks.
Neither side can sustain a
and
real
not in the
war.
nice way.
But the Cabal are aggressive and proud. If we do not end this, it will escalate beyond our control. The city is at risk.
So strike now. Take out their leader. United, we can handle the rest in a matter of weeks.
You don't think that lowers us to the enemy's level?
Whether it does or not, I doubt Keitel will go down so easily. But perhaps there is wisdom in thinking like the Cabal. Keitel has rallied support by embracing old traditions. If Zavala challenges her to ceremonial combat, she must accept, or risk losing that support. Humanity's champion versus the Cabal's. The winner dictates the future.
If we win, there's no guarantee Keitel's followers will honor the result, even if the Empress herself does.
And if we lose this gamble, when Keitel has a knife to your throat, will she thank you for your diplomacy?
Every fight is a gamble. The question is whether you're willing to bet on our best guardians.
Any day of the week. Make your preparations. I'll reach out to Keitel to discuss terms.
Commander.
I appreciate your cooperation.
still around. Like Jesus. But yeah, next time we want to chill out, let's watch. Well, whenever you're ready, I'm saying right now it's like midnight. But whenever you're ready, let's do that this week. Say you miss me so much. Tomorrow, indeed. Just as long as it's before my show. My show is at 9:45. So anytime before then, I'm totally down. Just let me know when. All right, turkeys. That's a my bad. Yo, why do they always leave Osiris just standing here? Like, actually, that in itself is suspicious. Why doesn't Osiris ever teleport away? He always sticks around. Oh shit! See, Paul Tassi up in here contaminating my brainstem. Contaminating it. Excuse me. Speak with Saladin through the war table, return to the tower, and speak with Ikora. Alright, bruv. Oh, we about to go and do Proving Grounds.
At last, we have a plan to strike at the heart of the Cabal. It's not what I'd do, but at least we're
Saladin,
taking
there's a lot of
decisive
stuff
action.
that you wouldn't do that we may not be able
Zavala
to
has
like,
challenged
follow through
Kaido
on.
to settle things with a final right of proving.
You're a pretty frightening
No
and
response
decisive
yet,
character
but Osiris
when it
is
comes to
confident
matters of
she'll
war,
accept.
you feel me?
Personally, I don't think there's any course of action more final than a full-scale offensive. Your task is to encourage Kaido to accept the easy out. Her aspiring commanders are the pressure points, so hit them with everything you've got. And keep hitting them until Commander Zavala tells you otherwise.
Saladin's like, beat ass. I'm like, alright. I got you, bro. Asses will be beaten. Oh god, another socketing of the Hammer of Proving. Excuse me. Again, if this game's gameplay loop wasn't so insidiously satisfying, this isn't something I would be able to do. You know, but as it happens, the game done got me, so we do what we can, man. Alright. Clearly I need some legendary shards. I don't know if I'm carrying any chaff. Oh yeah, I'm totally carrying some chaff. Alright. The Lightkin vest we're keeping. Because I really got to start wearing this BS in Override so I can work up that Triumph. This vest is currency. Materials. Wild Hunt strides. Junk 'em. Lightkin strides at 1309. Ooh, 65. Ooh, mobility 22. Ooh. 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 Indeed. Oh, mobility 23. Wait. Ass! Delete them. Those are the new Lightkin strides. Do I have the whole suit yet? Airhead hood. That's cute. Ooh, Lightkin cloak. Okay, so yeah, kill that. All right. So we've basically got the cloak, the feet boots, the chest piece, the gauntlets, and okay, so the one thing I'm missing is the hood. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Indeed. Damn, that worked a little bit too well. Where the hood at, indeed. How much, what's it called? Do I have 120? 120 decrypted data. I still haven't gotten my ideal roll for the quick fang yet, so I'm gonna keep rolling the blades. Stop giving me that sword! Okay. That only took 50 this time, but you know, we're treading lightly here. Burst guard, relentless strikes, flash counter. That's actually pretty cute. But nah, you're a walking infusion, my dude. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to the tower and fix that. That's what we call a problem. I have to go to the tower and infuse that into something. Let's check the quick fang roll either way. Ooh, far future with surplus, thresh, and targeting adjuster. Masterwork on reload speed. Kill it. Kill it. It's a blue. Kill it. It's some blue boots. Long shadow, snapshot, and explosive payload. Masterwork on handling. Eat a dick. Nah, I don't feel like doing the exchange right now. Thresh? Fuck. This roll is ass. Backup mag does what? Backup mag doesn't even do anything. I guess the maximum ammo for this sword is 80. Which, not knocking it. But this roll is ass, so. I will spend one more, because I don't like spending all this decrypted data. It's keeping me from getting my upgrades. Damn! Yo, is there like a quid pro quo that says I have to get a Temptations hook every time? Come on, quick fang. Fuck! Relentless strikes and on guard? We could have been somebody! Both of them rolls is ass. It's all ass. Alright. Well. Hey, there's only so many disappointments you can absorb, okay? What up, eyeball? Actually, where is that quest? I gotta go and talk to Ikaruga. Ikaruga Roy. How are we doing on experience? Ooh, I almost have my care package. What's this? An override, defeat combatants with solo weapons. Each of these level 3 upgrades are 500 decrypted data, which again, how the hell long was Paul Tassi playing this game that he was able to... How did Paul Tassi get every single Splicer upgrade in 2 weeks? How much of this game were you playing, Paul Tassi? Oh. That's acceptable. Ah! Why can't you be the role of my dreams? Tireless Blade and Assassin's Blade. Nope. I need... What's it called? I need Relentless Strikes and I think Whirlwind Blade. I'm not even sure Whirlwind Blade rolls on this thing. Like, maybe I'm fishing for something that doesn't exist. Like, I like this Relentless Strikes and One for All roll. I think that's pretty dope. But... can I get Relentless and Whirlwind Blade on the Quick Fang? Guess that remains to be seen. Relentless and Flash counter is actually not a bad look. Melee blocked immediately after guarding, disorients and weakens the attack. That's actually not a bad look. I like it, but it's not like my my Vaulted Temptations hook that has the double perk on it. That's why I shit on it so much. It's not a bad roll, but it's about to get infused into my Xenophage, so. Dick! Alright, so I'm gonna take a second and say what up to Misrax. We're gonna go back there anyway when the ether tanks are destroyed, so. I just want to see what it looks like now. Because I admittedly wasn't going back and forth every week. Where the heck is my cell phone? Paul Tassi, what do you know, or what would you like to say about transmog? I would like to know your thoughts on the transmogrification system. Oh man. It's also been a while since I got down on some Dark Side royalty. Destiny 2, The Vault of Ass. Oh. No better place to start than there. The Vault of Ass. The Vault of Ass. Can he stop calling it the Vault of Ass? Because I can't stop giggling every time he does. Baby Fallen, I can interact with you?
Humans think of ether as food for Elixni, a form of sustenance. That's only partially true. Ether also catalyzes physical maturation and promotes molting. In that sense, it's like hormones in human adolescence. In a world of unlimited ether, like Rees before the whirlwind, all Elixni look like captains. That's our final form. Most Elixni you see now are underdeveloped.
Oh, wow.
They're forever stunted by ether rationing, which began as a necessity and gradually evolved into a mechanism of social control.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Now, ruthless leaders like Spider use the distribution of ether to keep their followers dependent. If Elixni are ever to live in peace, we must make ether available to all, regardless of rank.
That's badass. I didn't know that.
The least amount of time I can spend here playing this video game Something that only matters if you're not cheesing the boss fight, so you can circumvent the entire thing and get the loot anyways. Because that's all that really matters. There's also some changes with the Gatekeeper encounter where Bungie wants you to run a decathlon with the shield.
Elixni houses are more than tribes for sharing work and resources. They also represent living philosophies. In many ways, the House of Light is traditional. We worship the Great Machine and we embrace ancestral roles like splicers and scribes. But in other ways, we're different. My father Mizrax is Kel of our house, but he does not act as past Kels. He does not take more than his share of ether, and he does not punish by docking limbs. These are radical, but popular ideas in our house. However, Mizrax Kel also believes in peace and cooperation with humanity. This is less popular. Everyone in our house has seen Elixni killed by guardians. Not just warriors, but innocents and hatchlings. I lived for many years among the Awoken, and understand that humans do good things as well. Sometimes. But the others in the House of Light have not been so lucky in their allies as I have. It will take time to earn their trust. Some Elixni tell hatchlings that these wards keep guardians from attacking us in our sleep. We know this is not true, of course, but it helps hatchlings to rest peacefully. Soon enough, they must learn that the Guardians cannot be stopped by such things. That they cannot be stopped at all, even by death. After that, the ward changes meanings. For grown Elixni, it's a reminder that the Great Machine blesses life givers and killers alike. But now that we have seen the Guardians among their own people, taking orders and making awkward small talk, I don't think this tradition will continue in the House of Light. We no longer see Guardians as monsters, just people, guided.
This is all so interesting, oh my gosh.
Here lies the remnants of Kel's Scourge, a dark period in Elixni history. After the whirlwind, many Elixni were overcome by feelings of hopelessness. They were homeless, hungry, and hunted by Guardians and Hive alike. So when Civix founded Kel's Scourge, promising to return Elixni to power with ancient weaponry, many were drawn to his call. Though the Scourge claimed to fight for Elixni empowerment, in reality, they represented the final degradation of our culture. A once great interstellar civilization was reduced to an anarchist mob, led by a power-hungry coward. Let ours be a cautionary tale. No matter how enlightened a culture, there are always those who prey on our worst impulses for their own gain. Many Elixni spend their whole lives on ships. They become more than a home. They're like a member of the family. Mizrax found me in the vent of a wrecked ship, you know. We joke that my father is a splicer and my mother is a catch. After the fall of our homeworld, Reese, Elixni scattered across the stars. Having lost our grounding, catches evolved from modes of transportation into permanent homes. Even after Elixni began to resettle in places like the reef, we never lost our reverence for the machines that kept us alive. Now, after so much wandering, it's hard to believe that there's real ground beneath us and a real sky above. Hello, my name is Ido. My father is Mizrax, Kel of our house. I took my name from his first awoken friend, Sierra. As scribe for the House of Light, it's my job to preserve our house's history, so that hatchlings may one day learn our stories. Mizrax Kel requested that I leave some records for the humans of the last city, so they might learn about Elixni culture in their own time. As he says, inside a ketch, everyone breathes the same air. Though I have doubts that the humans will care to hear our stories, the snipers who look down on us do not seem like the curious types. But the Great Machine has chosen them, so I must give them the benefit of my faith. Hopefully this effort does not go wasted.
How you living? See you on Europa, sister.
What can I do for you? Take care of yourself, okay? Catch you later.
There's been a disturbance. Sabotage in the Elixni camp. This wasn't just an attack on their ether stores. Someone wanted to send a message. Our citizens forget who they were before they found the safety of the city's walls. It's easy to mistake change as the front line of a battlefield. But this is a time for level heads and compassion. Saint 14 is already en route to investigate. I trust him, but he is torn between duty and doubt. And Lakshmi? The Vanguard has tolerated her broadcasts, as Zavala doesn't believe it's our place to interfere in civilian politics. I see now that was a mistake. We can't allow anyone to jeopardize our alliance with the House of Light, no matter their motives. Our citizens must see that the Elixni are people, just like them. Get down there. Be the calm the city needs. Hear out grievances and keep tensions low, while I root out the perpetrators. It's time that Lakshmi and I had a little talk. Our light is stronger than ever. Hunt well. I have patrol.
System sequence, but what is secret?
What do you need? Take it. Good.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Yes. Acknowledged.
All done, all done.
Step on up. Take a look.
Guardian. Good. Make us proud. Don't get burned.
Yep.
So who won? Yep. Put him down. Nice and quiet. Stay here on Earth if you can. Less complicated.
What's the emergency?
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb.
You see what was done. Our ether tanks smashed. Our supplies stolen. Our home defaced.
I cannot find any witnesses.
This is not surprising. The locals have been under enormous pressure. You're lucky it was not worse.
This destruction helps no one but the Vex. Please, instead of teaching your people to fear us, tell them the truth.
The truth is that your kind has preyed upon us for as long as we can remember. There's nothing I can say that will make them forget.
House Light has never raised arms against humanity.
Your houses and titles are layers of politics. You're still fallen.
You promised us your protection.
And you've had it. We allowed your brood to squat and chitter here in our city. But still, the Vex simulation persists. If you're displeased with how you have been treated for your failure, then I suggest you camp elsewhere.
Your people destroyed what little we possessed. Now we have nothing. Nowhere to go.
Humanity faced a challenge like that once. We banded together and built a city with walls to keep our enemies outside, where they belong.
We hear her broadcasts, but more than that, we feel the energy of her words in the air, sharp as blades pointed at an enemy. At us.
You cannot ask people to live alongside their monsters.
Listen to me now, Saint. Let me tell you something about monsters. Once, in a city grander even than yours, we prospered. But it did not last. Our great machine abandoned us. And when we pursued it, you sent something back. A creature fueled by hatred. It tore through our great houses like they were nothing. And then it came for the rest of us. Nowhere was safe from its insatiable rage. In its eyes, even the most innocent of Eliksni were still fallen. It could die, but it would not stay dead. It would shake off the rot and rise again. And if it caught you in its crushing embrace, impaled you on its ragged crest, dragged you screaming into its foul shell, none live to speak of these horrors. Itself, the saint. My people must now see the creature every day. It sees us. If we wish to survive, we must all learn to live alongside our monsters.
That cutscene is still one of the best pieces of storytelling Destiny has ever put forth. I love that cutscene. Oh my god. I love it so much. It's so good.
Hold it. The saint.
Okay.
Guardian, I regret you had to witness my outburst earlier with the fallen leader. I am not a diplomat, and sometimes I can be terse. I know terrible things have been done in the name of the future war cult. In my name. You understand, though? The city is a living thing, and it is rejecting the fallen like a fever burning out an infection. I will speak to the fallen leader. Tell it that the future war cult will personally replenish their supplies when they are ready to move on. I do not wish them to think badly of us. I know they are your associates. What a city we would have if everyone's heart was as big as yours. Have you heard the song of the people echoing through the city? Rise up as one, march toward the sun. The words of people reaching for dawn in this endless night. People who have still not given up hope. Neither have I. And if you were wondering, this was not the conflict I have foreseen. No, that will come later. Unless I can stop it.
I have no words left to speak. Lakshmi too, the saint. I do not know if I reached them. In truth, I do not know if I even reach you. The darkness of this night weighs on me more than any other. Know this. I will not stop fighting for those in this city. Even those who did this. The light passes through us all. We focus it through the prism of our will. Those who attacked us were blinded by fear, poisoned by venomous words. They were focused badly. Bent badly. But they are not truly our enemies. We will not seek vengeance. We are not the monsters some believe us to be. Walking the path of the light takes strength. That is what we will remember tonight, as fear and hunger gnaw at us. As our hatchlings sleep in ashes.
The last city has always been a place of refuge. For centuries, the vulnerable have found shelter and security under the watchful eye of the traveler. Now, it seems that includes fallen. Once they sieged our walls, and now Ikora Rey throws open the gates. A charitable act from a compassionate leader. But is it the right thing to do? Can we really spare the energy and resources to shelter our enemies while we are under Vex attack? Can we afford to extend a peaceful hand to those who might bite it? As leader of the future war cult, I have foreseen violence and strife within our walls. This is not the first time. I warned you all of Gaul before the Red Legion took our city during the Red War. I am warning you again now. Are these newcomers the cause of our visions? That we do not yet know. What we do know is that the Vanguard owes the people an honest and transparent explanation.
Interesting little old file. Hardly any encryption at all.
The city will remember this for generations to come. The fallen on Europa won't be let out. Greetings. Very good. back to the front, Guardian.
Goes live in 6. Strength.
Guardian. Make us proud.
They look like birds, The dish is out of alignment again.
Gross. Okay.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying fox.
Calling it. Time for a break.
machine has renewed itself, so too is my hope for Elixni Lightbound. How I wish I could see it. I remember. The memories are
you